That's how he was playing. He was putting up big numbers. I mean, big minutes, just like Jaylen Brown was. He put up big numbers and 35 points, 14 rebounds, good shooting night with 12 out of 26. Made a couple of threes. You know what I mean? Like he was balling, man. He was balling, and he was trying to, he was trying to get his team back, and actually he got his team back. It was just up to him to finish the job. You know, it was more up to the finish it. And towards the end of the game, he tried to be the one to finish it, but he couldn't finish it. Jaylen Brown could have finished it as well, but he missed two free throws. He missed two free throws. Down by one, you have a chance to be up by one. Missed two free throws at the end of the game, and RJ Barrett is able to ice out the rest of the game. Not to mention a nice defensive play by Bronson to make sure they don't get some lucky 3-pointer end that to go to a second overtime. You know what I mean? The Knicks finish very strong, but still you up by 14. But at the same time, you are going up against the best team in the East right now. So I'll take that win. I'll take that win. I just when you get leads like that, I just wish my Knicks will hold on to those leads because you're not gonna always be able to come back from those leads. Or maybe you can. Maybe the Knicks is a little is different. I still got bad flashbacks from previous Nick teams. You know what I mean? Maybe this is a Nick team that could finish games and give up leads, but still able to capitalize. I just rather they don't give up anything. I just rather they don't. Um, Knicks Knicks players has some big numbers. Julius Randle, man, I said it so many times, and I'm gonna say it again. My apologies to Julius Randle. This man is playing like a true all-star. And what sucks is he might not even make the team. He might not even make the team. It's not because he's not good enough, because there's so many top players coming out the East. It goes to that who you taking out. Who are you taking out? Question. That's what it goes to. Who you taking out? And when I see somebody on like the Pacers that could be a reserve, I'm thinking, man, you could take them out and put in Julius Randle, but why? The Pacers got just as good of a record of the Knicks. So basically, we're putting Julius Randle because he's a Knick. We got that big market favoritism going on. If they do that for that reason, because there's no other reason. There's no other reason if they're the same, but you feel like there's a player from the Pacers is a little bit better. I keep saying that, referring to that because there is a chance that a player from the Pacers will make the reserve in the All-Star game, and then my bias behind is thinking, man, take him out, man, put in Julius Randle, and that could still happen. It could still be some New York bias that could still go down like that, but I would like to see Julius Randle in the All-Star game, man. I think he deserved it. If that happened and Bronson remains, well, he makes it to the team, and it looks like he is gonna make it to the team. That'd be the first time two Knicks made an All Star game in the same year since Chandler and Carmelo Anthony did it. That was like 10 years ago. Matter of fact, if Bronson do make it, he'd be the first point guard to be in it since Mark Jackson, like almost 20 years ago. You know, like even when we had really good teams, we never really had like big time superstars like that. We had Patrick Ewing, but I gotta find out how many All Star selection John Starks made it. You know what I mean? And, we when we didn't make the playoffs for a long time and we finally made the playoffs and everything, all the attention went to Carmelo Anthony. We never really had like players like that. And coming into the season, it looked like that coming to the season. You don't look at you didn't look at Julius Randle and think, oh yeah, top player in the league. Even when they got Jalen Brunson, you was still like, damn man, we almost had Donovan Mitchell. We almost had Donovan Mitchell. We got Jalen Brunson. Damn, you know what I mean? Like we you didn't think of top players, but they play like they're top players. Bronson played like we got Donovan Mitchell. Randall played like we got more athletic, more quicker Patrick Ewing. You know, and that's just what making me proud as a Knicks fan. Because the one thing I didn't see much throughout the years of rooting for this team and being disappointed, was that much effort. I didn't see that much effort before, and now I'm seeing nothing but effort. And I don't know what it is. Maybe Jalen Brunson is a lot more better than we thought. He's giving this Maybe he's giving this team hope. I don't know what it is. The one thing I do know is RJ Barrett became the third player of the team, and that's exactly what he needs to be. Or trying to make RJ Barrett like the king of the Knicks, it's like, yeah, man, we ain't gonna go nowhere, man. RJ Barrett can't be the best player on the team. He can't be. He can't be the best player on the team. If anything, he could be second best player, but I'd rather see him as the third option of a team, and that's exactly what he is right now. He's the third option of the team. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what he needs to be. Put up 40 minutes, just like Jalen, right? But only shoot the ball 18 times. Got 19 points, 4 rebounds. Cool. That's exactly what we need you to do. Be in the game when it's crunch time. Make some defensive stops when it's crunch time. Boom. That's what I need you to do. That's what I need you to do. I'm Jalen Brunson. I'll take care of the rest. I'm gonna shoot the most shots out of everybody. I'm gonna try to make the most shots out of everybody. I'm gonna get 29 points. I'm gonna get some assists here and there, but I'm gonna be a scoring point guard. Get this team the victory. Then you got Julius Randle. Julius Randle got the same mentality. He got the same mentality. Him and Bronson shot the ball 25 times equally. Randle made one field goal more than Bronson. That's exactly what I need to see. And even though even though the shooting percentage wasn't so well, the man made 5 3-pointers out of 13 shots. He made 5 3-pointers, which is how he got 37 points, 13 field goals, but 5 3-pointers. He got 37 points, not with 9 rebounds. That's what I'm talking about, man. It seemed like Randall and Bronson are competing of who is the king of New York right now. Well, Nick wise, if you want to look at the king of New York, that's gonna be Kevin Durant. New York Nick wise, or maybe they're not competing for anything. Maybe they just that damn good. Maybe they are just that damn good. This continue on. The 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 others, I'll call them that. The others contribute the best way they can contribute. If you can contribute by points, because trust me, the others did not contribute by points at all in this game. It was all Randall, Bronson, and Barrett. But you contribute in any type of way. Get rebounds, um, play good defense. The Knicks could go as far as the semifinals and the Eastern Conference Finals and compete to go to the Eastern Conference Finals and maybe be one player away from actually co- contending for a championship. Which means you have to give up RJ Barrett, and I've been saying that for years. they don't want to give it RJ Barrett. And I'm like, why? What you mean you want to give it RJ Barrett? Why you want to give it RJ Barrett? You act like he got you act like you came across a future top 10 NBA star for 10 years. You did not. He's cool, but he's not the main guy. So if you gotta give RJ Barrett to get the main guy, then you give it RJ Barrett to get the main guy. Look who look who the Lakers gave up to get Anthony Davis, man. The Lakers gave up like 7 or 8 RJ Barretts to get Anthony Davis, and still had to pay cash to get to the Pelicans to get RJ Barrett. I mean Anthony Davis. That's right, man. If you gotta do something like that to get us a superstar in this team, then do that to get a superstar in this team. Cause really, if they can find a way to keep Randall and Bronson, they really is one player away from contending for a championship. Making Randall the third option of the team, which I'm okay with. They really is one player away. Man, stumble and get yourself a John Morant or a Jason Tatum or even a Kevin Durant and see what happens to this New York team. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say the Knicks are back. I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna go as far as say the Knicks are back. But I will say this: the Knicks are relevant. Woo wee. So I wasn't big on that Mavs Suns game. I think I expressed that episode 31. Like I guess it's a rivalry game, from 2006 or something. I guess I kind of forgot about the Game 7 upset from last year that put the Dallas Mavericks in the Western Conference Finals. I kind of forgot about that, but maybe I forgot about that because I never looked at the Suns as like title contenders as much as everybody else did. So when that happened, it was just like, well, yeah, they're the Suns. Even though everybody's like, oh, they going to the NBA championship. They're not going to the NBA championship. I never believed they was going to the NBA championship. Never believed that. Still don't. Not with Devin Booker as your best player. I'm sorry. Just not big on Devin Booker as the main guy. You know what I mean? Like this Suns team is not this. Of course, it's not the same because this particular Knicks team was not going to the championship. But it reminded me of when the Knicks first got Camilo Anthony. He joined with Amari Stoudemire, and then they came up and got Chauncey Billups, and they tagged him as like the big three, where Chauncey Billups is going to use his veteran championship experience to you know to be the point guard to run the floor and feed the two big young guys, and Camilo Anthony and Amari Stoudemire. That's exactly what the Phoenix Suns could be if they could find a true number one player. Got Devin Booker as the second option, and Chris Paul is that veteran to run the floor. Right? They're trying that. They're trying that right now with Booker as the main guy and Ayton, DeAndre Ayton as the second option. And that's why they're not going to go anywhere with this team. Seeing them with a 500 record this year, I felt like this should have been the whole time. They should not have been number one in the West or in top three in the West or having title aspirations and like, oh, they have a chance to really compete in the playoffs. Nah, they should be exactly how they are right now. A 500 team fighting for a playing spot, might not even make it out the play-in.